Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy. Tell you one thing, I wish these mosquitoes would practice social distancing. Just sitting down on the bench over there and had a whole bunch of mosquitoes buzzing around me. What are you gonna do though? Like I said, I just wish they would practice social distancing. It works. Yeah, another beautiful day. Isn't this just paradise? I mean, it's just so nice here. I mean, even with everything going on, just to be able to go outside and walk around in the warm air and see the palm trees, and it's just beautiful. Just even though we can't use the pool, which I'll tell you, with the heat that we've been getting lately, I'd be all over that. The best part is normally I would have been able to go in the late morning, early afternoon while the kids are still in school, so it would be pretty empty. But it's not going to happen for a while. Nobody at the playgrounds. Basketball court is all locked up. Pool is all locked up. What are you going to do, right? I'm actually surprised they didn't lock the dog park up, but I guess you need some place to take your dog to poop and pee. But I'll tell you, it is beautiful here, even with the mosquitoes. It's was in the 90s today. I think I saw it up to 93 on my home thermometer. Pretty humid out as well. The last couple of nights stayed in the mid to upper 70s, which this is about as hot and humid as it gets in July and August. So, which is all right, you know. It's well, up there in Maine, they just had a big rain and wind storm up there yesterday, and temperatures in the 50s, which for this time of year is nice, I guess, but I'll take the 90s here. Yeah, you get used to it. I mean, I didn't think I'd get used to it as quick as I did, but even when I first got here, when we left in July up in Maine, it was pretty hot up there. It was about 90 degrees and humid. And it's just that when I got down here, when it started cooling down up there, it kept on being hot and humid down here until I think October or November is when it finally cooled off a little bit. I think it was one of the football games I went to. It was like in the highs were in like the 40s or 50s, at least 50s anyway. I don't think it was down to the 40s. It was down to the 40s at night, but not during the day. It was one of those cool, raw, windy, rainy days. They get sometimes in the winter. And we had a couple of 50 and 60 degree days in January and February. Once we got into March, it was pretty warm, humid. Well, not really humid. The humidity really didn't start coming in until this round of hot weather. Now you can feel it, but I'm enjoying it. There's a nice breeze out here, so that really helps. Anytime you can get a nice breeze, you're golden. Plus today, it's clearing out a little bit now, but it was cloudy out, so even with the heat, the fact that the sun wasn't beating down on you kept it bearable. Bearable. Come on, Shadow. Shadow. Come on, boy. So yeah, just enjoying the weather. Got about an hour and 20 minutes before curfew goes into effect. Not that I'm worried about it. The thing with this curfew that I was reading, one of my Facebook friends is a lawyer in Tampa, and she said this curfew thing gives police the authority to stop you if you're out in your car, and because it's I believe it's a class 3 misdemeanor to violate the curfew. It gives the police the authority to detain you and search your vehicle. Now, personally, I feel this whole thing is unconstitutional. And coincidentally, so does my lawyer friend. But the thing is, in order for you to prove it's unconstitutional, you gotta be willing to go to court. That means you gotta be willing to, let's go, Shadow. That means you gotta be willing to get arrested and or fined. And I know I'd rather not be arrested or fined. Not that I would pay it anyway, but if they arrest you, unless you're willing to shoot back, which I wouldn't recommend, because well, you're probably going to get shot back, and it's not going to work out good. So that doesn't mean I'm not going to go out during curfew hours, because I did yesterday. I made the video of it. But I'm also, if I should get stopped, I'll probably protest a little, but not to the point of getting arrested. Because one of the channels I follow here, James Freeman, you can look him up. Maybe I'll link to his channel. He's one of these First Amendment auditors, and haven't always agreed with some of the stuff he does, but given what's happened in this last few weeks, you know, I'm giving it a second look. You know, he's out there putting his ass on the line to stand up for our rights, whether it be videotaping the police, or not taping, but video filming, whatever you want to call it. Haven't had tape in a long time. But I don't know, do they still call it videotaping, video recording, whatever. But he does all that stuff, and like I said, I haven't always agreed with some of the things he does and says and whatever, but I can respect him now, especially now. And he even said in one of his last videos that, if you go and, if a cop tells you to, I don't know, go home or, get on your way or you can't be here, even though it's constitutionally protected activities, if you get arrested right now, most likely you're not going to get your arraignment in the next day or two. With all the courts being closed down, you could probably be a month or longer sitting in jail. And while they're letting the criminals go free, they'll put the citizens in jail no problem. And sad that we've come to that, but that's what you gotta look at. And with me, I take care of my handicapped mom, so I can't afford to spend a couple days in jail, never mind a couple months. So, like I said, I'll do my protesting, because first of all, up here where I live, I don't think anybody's going to bother me, police or anybody else. I don't know if I mentioned it last night, but when I was out at 10 o'clock, there was another person out there walking their dog. So personally, I don't think police are going to come into this neighborhood and try to arrest me for being out, unless I was had a dozen people walking along with me, then maybe I'd have something to worry about, because that's what originally sparked this curfew thing. Was during the Easter weekend, there was I guess up in Tampa, a large group of mainly kids and younger people that were violating the no large crowd order, and that they're partying or whatever they do. And I guess that irked some people, so they went with this curfew. To show you how dry it's been here, I don't know if you can see it, hopefully you can, but this retention pond doesn't have a lot of water in it. It's probably down a good foot to 18 inches along the banks. Make sure I don't run into any snakes here or alligators. But, yeah, this is pretty dry. And supposed to be getting some rain, maybe a little bit tomorrow. And around Friday or Saturday, I guess there's a bigger chance as a front's going to come through and maybe stall out, giving us a chance of showers. Hopefully fill this back up. Hi, Shadow. Be good. Be good, Shadow. All right. So, yeah, we could use a lot of rain right now, and it's been pretty dry. We had one day last week and a half ago, that we got around a ½ inch of rain. That was pretty decent. But other than that, rain has been something we've been lacking here. And like I said in earlier videos, I'm sure that now that the summer pattern is starting to take hold, we'll be getting our daily showers and thunderstorms, so that'll help green things up. Let's go. So we'll see what happens, but it has been dry. Up in the Panhandle area, they've been getting a lot of rain up there. Front just hasn't been making it down this way, and when we do get a front that's gone through and cools it down, it doesn't have much rain at all, if any, with it. Let's go. So hopefully we'll get some good soaking rain showers here coming up in the next few days. But yeah, I'm still loving it down here. You know, I just wish that, you know, this thing that everybody's dealing with is would go away, so we can start opening places back up, so we can start doing things again, especially our masses. Excuse me. And that's the big thing for me. And you know, it'd be nice to have our parks open so I could, you know, go to the parks around here and be along the ocean and the beaches and stuff, and that would be nice. So anyway, I got some news on my boat. I'm going to be getting the inflatable one. I just got to call the company I'm ordering it from. They put together a package for me that basically includes everything I wanted. The upgraded 70-pound thrust motor, upgraded from the 35 or 33, whatever it was. So that'll give me a little bit more power. It has the canopy on it, so I'll have a little bit of protection from the sun. And let's see, what else did they put with it? They put the canopy boat, the upgraded motor, and something else, but they have this anchor that I wanted to get, and also the life jacket. They're gonna throw that in for free, and I wish I could think what else it was that they threw in the package for me, and made it. Gave me a pretty good discount on it, so I was happy. Plus the free anchor and life jacket's good. So, oh, that's the other thing that they put in the package is the electric pump to inflate the boat. It's runs off your cigarette plug in the car, so I'll be able to I'll be able to inflate the boat without having to sit there and either pump my feet or so that'll be good. So yeah, they put together a good package for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and order it. And like I said, I just got to call the guy or girl, I think it might be a lady, that I've been working with So I just got to call her back up and give her my payment information, and pretty soon I'll be on my way. Right now you can still go boating. You just have to, I think it's keep something like 20 feet away from, 20 or 50 feet away from other boats, which, whatever. I don't plan on going next to other boats anyway, but you know, it's whatever. They just want to use this to generate revenue by issuing tickets. And then when they arrest people, they can put them in jail, take them to court, and give them fines. And it's all a big revenue generating scam that these places are doing. Because you notice all the places that are doing this are liberal Democrat places. You know, Mayor Jane Castor Oil, and some motorcycle guy's an idiot. Well, but anyway, yeah, do what we do and try to stay as positive as I can. Yeah, I got a sarcastic outlook on a lot of this stuff, and usually I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it's kind of hard not to be when you're seeing the stuff they're doing with this. Taking away First Amendment rights to freedom of religion, they're taking away. Freedom to go to church and worship as you want, that's taken away. Freedom to gather, that's been taken away. Freedom to even go outside your house is being taken away. And how many rights are we going to allow the government to take away? Because once they start taking away our rights, generally you don't get them back without bullets. And hope it doesn't go there, but if it does, I'm ready. Time to boogie. I think I just swallowed a bug, a mosquito or whatever. Again with the social distancing mosquitoes. Anyway, I've rambled on enough for now, so I'm gonna end this. I think maybe my dog here just ate a bug too. I'm gonna let you all go now. Thanks for watching, everybody, and maybe I'll do another funny curfew video later. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow or whatever, if it's not raining. But that seemed to work. I'm gonna go. Talk to you later. God bless you all. Bye.